Welcome back to another episode of the Barcelona Career Mode here on FC24, where today we have over 436 million that we can actually spend at the start of a season. We are no longer restricted by our debt. We are no longer restricted to only 75 million in our transfer budget. We can spend every single penny the game gives us. We cleared the debt, which means it opens up the door for us to be able to spend, and boy, do we need to spend it. Despite the fact doing the treble back-to-back years, this team has gotten worse than the first season in some areas, and now with us playing in a cam spot, we need a cam that can fit better than what Moretti could do. We might look at a different striker. We might even look at different wingers as well. Rafinha is out. He's only having a broken toe. He got injured towards the end of last episode. We definitely need a striker backup option because Iker Bravo was on loan and he wasn't that great. We need better bench players for sure. Lamine Yamal and Bacola are the real only good backup players we have alongside Garcia. Possibly you could make an argument for, but everybody else here is kind of just deadwood at this point, to be completely honest. Barcola might end up starting at right winger and it might even go to Lamine Yamal to keep things up. I definitely want a new right back to replace Serginho Dest. Maybe a new left back. Definitely need a new cam and possibly either a starting striker or a backup striker to fit in behind Victor Roku. And we have 436 million to do that, plus any player sales. And we have a couple options on the transfer hub already. We have a couple of young players that could actually be squad players as well. We have a Nezovic that is looking to be bought in by Bayer Leverkusen. 85 overall at the age of 20. He's obviously not Modric's regen. We could go look and try and find Modric's regen if we really want to, if he is a regen. We could look at bringing back Lionel Messi back into the club for one last hurrah. He will be playing back at the Camp Nou for one final time in the Finalissima against Argentina versus... who just won the Euros? Whoever just won the Euros. Spain. Spain just won the Euros, right? Yeah. So that will be happening in 2025. We have Arnu Martinez as a possible right back. Dani Olmo is obviously the number target, and I think as I'm recording this today, literally recording this today, I think it's been confirmed that he will be moving over to Barcelona. So that is obviously priority number one. It's the most realistic. We are going to look at possibly bringing in Anthony Griezmann. I know he's getting on the older side, 34 years old. His sprint speed and acceleration might not be the best, but he still has 90 finishing. He still has 89 short pass. He's still very good on the ball. His pace just isn't the best, and his play styles are insane. He has finesse shot plus, he has chip shot, incisive plus, technical flair, Trivela, acrobatic. I think he can still do a job, and I think he could do a job coming off the bench / rotating with Victor Roku at starting striker, and he could be a great mentor for Victor Roku. We have Vlahovic, if we just want somebody better and dominant. So yeah, I don't know, quite sure what to do yet, but we're going to do some stuff. And we're going to start off with the most obvious in here by bringing in Dani Olmo. We're going to look to bring him in close to his market value of 61.5 million. We'll see what the Leipzig board have to say. They want 78 million. Let's try and keep it on low ball. Let's see if we can low ball them a little bit. 65, 71. I'm gonna be so annoying. Just go straight 70 flat here. 70 flat. They say yes. Mr. Olmo should be joining the club any second now. Crucial, obviously he's going to want Crucial 5-year contract deal. We obviously do need to give him a release clause. We do have to give him one. Let's give him one of 135 million. Let's see what they say. They say yes, that's perfectly fine. 135k per week. We're going to remove that bonus. They might jump it up, and it's not quite what they're hoping for, but they will still join for 135k. That's exactly what you was looking for, because as much as you're asking for. Dani Olmo joins Barcelona for 70 million. And we say goodbye to Felix Santos. He has been sold to Wolfsburg for 850,000. It was just never really going to have a shot at the club, to be completely honest. Well, I'm also about to say goodbye to a couple more players here. None of these are big guys players. They're just all kind of deadwood. Osman Bakari is actually getting loaned out for 12 months. Doesn't matter if they get loaned out. I'm not going to be here next season. This is the last season. Juan Canteras got sold for 1.6 million to Osasuna. We might see him down the line. And that's it for now. No, it's not. It's not it for now, because we have another one that is going to leave the club. It's Hector Fort. He has been sold to Darmstadt for 2.85 million. We say goodbye to Hector Fort, a Barcelona alumni. Go big or go home. And it's even funnier when you kind of realize you don't really need to improve your squad for Champions League or to win a La Liga because you're struggling to win that. You're kind of doing it off the basis that you want to win everything, including the Copa del Rey that you haven't won. You got knocked out in the first 2 rounds for the first 2 seasons. So now you're going big, going home to try and wrap that trophy up here. We're going to offer that's way too much. We're going to offer 85 million here for Theo Hernandez to be our main left back. His contract is expiring and I just paid 85 million. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well, it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not going to spend the whole 485 million anyway, so we can overspend by a little bit here. Xavi is going to go ahead and go into the board here and look to offer the contract deal with Theo Hernandez, a crucial 4-year deal. We obviously need a release clause. Let's see if we can offer 225 million on his release clause, something kind of absurd. 153, I guess that's somewhat fine. We'll allow it. 153. We're going to go ahead and just offer you 130k on your wages. See, and hopefully that's a bit of an insult. Okay, never mind. Well, I guess we might be able to get him for cheaper because we'll have to come back in a week. And while we fail on one avenue with the Frenchman, we're going to go in for another Frenchman here. I was thinking about it. I decided to go ahead and just pull the trigger here with Anthony Griezmann. We are going to try and bring him in. Now, I don't know if he will start. I don't know if he'll play. I really don't know his future. How much was Matthew worth? Matthew was worth like 30. So we're going to offer 28. See what they say. Hopefully they accept that. That's reasonable. Yes, okay. So we're going to bring in Griezmann. Now, he might want Crucial. But the realistic answer, if I do bring him in, I think Victor Roku is the starting striker, to be completely honest. But we can definitely still start Griezmann. He is still good enough. I'm going to try and give him a port and see what they say. He wants Crucial, and we'll give it to him. Him being 34 years old, it's only going to be a 2-year contract deal, which I guess it doesn't matter. And honestly, nobody's going to come in for him, so we're going to actually disregard the release clause. We're going to kind of break that rule. And he is 34, so you're going to have to take a pay cut here. 130k. 10 goals, 2 million. Sure, you can have it all you want. Welcome to the club, Antoine Griezmann. You will join Barcelona going back over to Spain, and hopefully you can bag some goals. Whether or not you start, you're going to have to fight with Victor Roku, the young guy. And we are going to go ahead and say goodbye to Ralph Saunders for 12.2 million over to AC Monza. He will be joining the Italian side and probably starting there as well. He's a very decent bowler. Try number 2 here with Theo Hernandez. We're going to go low ball him. The board side can offer 60 to 75. We're going to start with 60. They want 67. Let's go ahead and do this. 64.5. See what they say there. Theo Hernandez will say yes to that. And now all we have to do is agree on a wage. And then he'll be a new Barcelona player. So let's see if we can do this properly this time. Crucial, obviously, yes, we obviously want Crucial. 4-year contract deal, that is perfectly fine. Release clause of 100 and just say 80 million, 153, that's fine, yes, that's sure. 170k, they accept it, we'll just do it. We'll accept it there. Theo Hernandez joins Barcelona for 64.5 million. Our squad is getting stronger by the minute. We went shopping around the globe for a new right back for the possibility of not having to bring Arnu Martinez, and that's exactly what we did. Sacha Bowie, 24, 84 overall with the defensive awareness of 88. He's a key prospect to bring into the squad here. We're going to bring him in for 45 million, see what they say. It's just above his market value. They want 63 million, which is kind of insane. We can go up to 55 and see what they say there. 55.2. They say yes to that, and now all we have to do is a contract deal. Now he wants rotation, but he's getting Crucial because he's going to be a starting right back. I don't know who the game thinks is better than him. Right back, and in fact, he's actually the only right back that will be into the team. 113 million for a release clause is a little low, but we'll allow it. 77k, we'll accept that. And Sacha Bowie, welcome to Barcelona. We say goodbye to George Kurls. He was gone for 3.35 million. out to someone. We say goodbye to Flips Vanas. He's off to Bayern Munich for $3 million. A lot of these young players we just promoted and just kind of quickly sold them as well. And we are also about to say goodbye to Carlos Paeta. He's over to VfL Bochum for $4.2 million. And we say hello for one season. Mr. Lionel Messi will join the squad back at Barcelona. Will join his former teammates in Araujo, joining his former teammate, now his coach, Xavi. Mr. Lionel Messi will join the squad from Inter Miami only on a season-long loan deal. Welcome back to the squad, Mr. Lionel Messi. Let's win the Champions League for the 3rd time in a row and the Copa del Rey with you. And so this is a team at the moment. Williams at left wing, Griezmann at striker, Lionel Messi at right wing. We have Olmo at cam, Gavi and Pedri in that midfield. Bowie as a right back, Araujo and Koundé as center backs. Theo Hernandez on the left hand side, Costa in net. On the bench, this is all subject to change, by the way. On the bench, we have Victor Roku, Barcola, Lamine Yamal, Maretti, Parisi, Garcia, and Des. We also have Rafinha, who's on the reserves. Now, I don't know whether or not Messi, at least for the first half of the season, he's going to have to start quite a few because he's a loan deal. So welcome to the club, Lionel Messi. But he's going to get worse and worse as the season goes on because he's 38 years old. So there's that. And we say goodbye to Yami Kaler. I've been trying to sell this guy since the first moment I've gotten on this series. We finally get to sell him in the 3rd season. Goodbye to you. First game of the season. It's a trophy chance, and we want to win every single trophy that is in our path in the UEFA Super Cup. The Champions League winner versus the Europa League winners is up next. It's Barcelona versus Inter Milan. Let's go and look at the starting lineup for Inter Milan here. They have Lautaro Martinez and Thuram as the strikers, a midfield trio of Asalni, Tuchemeni, and Barella. They have DiMarco, Van Helsing, Bastoni, Bissek, and Dumfries in the back 5 with Summer in the net. On the bench, they have Colomwani, Pavard, Udoji, who was an option for us until we found Theo Hernandez. They have Brandt, Mkhitaryan is still not retired yet. It's amazing. Giuliano and Stankovic. Lionel Messi's already gone from 87 to 86, by the way. There's a chance he was 88 at the start of the season that I just didn't know. But Williams, Griezmann is down to 84. I'm bringing in old guys here. Griezmann, Messi is 84 and 86 overall. They both start. Dani Olmo, Gavi, Pedri, Theo Hernandez, Koundé, Araujo, Sacha Boey, and Costa in the net. Messi is the captain for his first game back at the Stadion Europa. Let's see if we can win the first trophy of the season on our quest to win all of the trophies. And here we go. The UEFA Super Cup. What's the competition called? Is it the UEFA Super Cup? I think it is. A lot of look for these new boys here at the club. A familiar face in this guy, and Lionel Messi, who's out on the right-hand side. Gavi in that midfield, switching it over to Sacha Boey, down to Lionel Messi, Olmo. I wanted that to Gavi, but it went to Messi, and Lionel Messi, a shot from distance, straight at the keeper. And there's Sacha Boey. And now can we push Lionel Messi up the field a little bit? I know you're old, I know you're slow now, but get going. In towards Antoine Griezmann. And Antoine Griezmann now. Antoine Griezmann with the first goal of the season. It's the Frenchman. Antoine Griezmann opens up his scoring account here at Barcelona. 1-0. Sacha Boey's out of position. It's allowing this kind of right side open up, but Araujo came across and helped him out. And now Lionel Messi on the ball in towards Pedri. Pedri into Griezmann. Griezmann back into Lionel Messi, and Lionel Messi is in free stands, and Lionel Messi cannot find the back of the net. Lionel Messi just putting that up the field. Hopefully Nico Williams could have got there. He can't. Halftime, 1-0 up here in the Super Cup final. Lamine can't really contain possession. It's Thuram, it's Pedri. It's cleared up the field for Lamine Yamal. And now Lamine Yamal now a heavy touch away from the defender. And Lamine Yamal, can he whip that in? Back post for Nico Williams. He overhit it, but Nico will get there. Nico's shot is blocked. He didn't chase down his own rebound. Cleared by Dumfries. Olmo, Victor Roku, in towards Nico Williams. Intercepted by Bissek. And Olmo will get it back. Now into Nico Williams Jr. Trying to pass it to Roku. Got deflected into the path of the summer. Olmo, Pedri, Roku. Now Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal from distance. It's off the crossbar. Danny Olmo from distance as well, and that one is awfully off target. Holy cow. 2 more changes for us as well as them making a change. Brandt coming on for Alsani. We are making 2 changes of ourselves. Miretti on a cam to see if a cam for Miretti could work in all honesty, and Barcola on for Nico Williams. I think Barcola might be Nico Williams' replacement off of the bench, and I think Lamine Yamal might be Messi's replacement, or he might start. Not quite sure yet what to do with that situation. We'll figure it out as time comes. We could even play Lionel Messi as a cam if we needed to, as a backup cam. Lamine Yamal crossed in, back post, Barcola will seal the deal, and Barcelona will lift their first trophy of the season. Barcola scored the second. Griezmann opened it up. It's 2 Frenchmen getting the job done here, with the right wingers getting the assist on both goals. Lionel Messi got the assist on the first one, and his young prodigy, his replacement, his next big thing up, Lamine Yamal gets the second here, the Spaniard. A beautiful whipped-in cross to Barcola, back post. Bisek, all he had to do was really jump, and he probably would have headed that away. But Barcola finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 for Barcelona. Corner comes in. Theo Hernandez heads it away, or heads it down towards Gavi in the box. Gavi clears it away, and that's game over. Barcelona 2, Inter Milan 0. And we win the first trophy of the season. That's 1 out of 5 that we can win. And that's 1 out of 5 that we want to win. The question is, who's going to lift the trophy? Because Messi was the captain at the start of the game. He obviously got stepped off. Does it go back to Araujo, or will we have a new person lifting a trophy? I kind of hope it's Araujo. It's not Araujo. It goes to Theo Hernandez. So in his first game for the club, he gets to lift his first trophy for the club. Mr. Theo Hernandez lifts the UEFA Super Cup, and the season is off and running. Now, this is an interesting deal here. Rafinha for Arda Güler plus 14.5 million. We'd obviously be giving Rafinha over to our biggest rivals in Real Madrid, but we also take one of the top players, top cam prospects in world football at the moment. I know he didn't have the greatest start to his life at Real Madrid in the first season in real life, just injury plagued, but he had a great Euros. He scored probably one of the goals of the tournament in the Euros, Mr. Arda Güler. He's 20 years old, 81 overall. He's a decent backup cam for Mr. Olmo. I don't see why we don't do this, to be completely honest. I was a little reluctant when I seen it was Real Madrid. I was going towards instant reject. And then I seen Arda Güler, and I think we can accept that. 43 million plus 14.5. That's a market value of 57, and honestly, that is perfectly fine. So we'll accept that, and we'll look to bring in Arda Güler as a backup cam. First game of the season, it's against Granada. We'll add it into this episode because why not? Let's kick the league campaign off at Ojomo. It's the same stadium, but I fixed the nets. We finally have square nets, so rectangle nets. I'm so happy about that. Victor Roku is now a starting striker. I decided to bench the old guys and let the old guys sit on the bench, to be honest. Messi is on the bench as well. Lamine Yamal actually get the starting spot over Barcola. And yeah, there's that. So Messi and Griezmann is on the bench. Let's get the ball rolling. Araujo is back to being the captain for this club. And let's get our league campaign off, rolling on a very massive high note. Lamine Yamal, Sacha Boey, in towards Pedri. Pedri into Roku. Danny Olmo. And Danny Olmo, his shot blocked. Victor Roku, his header off target. Okay, he's not going to win that ball. Araujo barely gets to that one. Theo Hernandez now. Up the field into Nico Williams. Why is it so wide open? Danny Olmo in towards Lamine Yamal. Should just took that with Danny. And Lamine Yamal now. Still Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal to kick his campaign. That hits the crossbar. And Seoul will test it out for a corner, actually. Lamine Yamal to whip it in. Araujo to head it in. A common theme of last season. No, Lamine Yamal will get a second effort of whipping it in. Back post. Barcola. Or Sacha Boey, not even Barcola. Sacha Boey. Sacha Boey couldn't win that header. It will go into free space now into Manu Fuster. But Sacha Boey's coming back. Did enough to kind of just throw him off a little bit. Pedri will win that ball back. And now Lamine Yamal can go. And Lamine has Sacha Bowie down the right-hand side. And Bowie into Roku. And Victor Roku, that was a poor... What the heck just happened to you? Bowie crossed in. Lamine, no, he didn't want that. Okay. The game didn't think I wanted Lamine. That's all right. And somebody's hurt. Who's down already? Is that Gavi again? Oh, my Lord. Not again, Gavi. Weissman, Pedri winning the ball back. And Pedri losing the ball after a poor pass. Sacha Bowie will get it back. In towards Pedri. Now Lamine Yamal. In towards Victor Roku. Victor Roku off angle. Victor. Pedri into almost saved. How are we not winning this game yet? And Lamine Yamal looking to go over to the left-hand side. Looking to now to find Victor Roku. Victor Roku back to Lamine Yamal. And Lamine Yamal, we finally break through. Barcelona 1. Granada 0. And Lamine Yamal, the young Spaniard, gets on the score sheet. His breakout season now. 1-0 to the boys in purple and gold. Lamine Yamal. Still Lamine Yamal. In towards Gavi. He'll shoot it. Deflected off multiple backs. Is it going to out for a corner? Nope. It's a halftime. 1-0 up at the break. Lamine Yamal opened up the scoring. Gavi is injured. We're going to have to take him off for Moretti. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. Here. In towards Olmo. Olmo into Roku. Victor Roku into Lamine Yamal. He can get there. Lamine does get there. Lamine gets tackled. It's a penalty for Barcelona. And seeing as Lamine got the penalty, we'll let him take it as well. Even though I think he has horrific penalty stats. Screw it. We'll do it though. Lamine Yamal. Top left. Keeper saves. A triple sub here. Williams, Olmo, and Roku all coming off for Barcola, Messi, and Griezmann. Messi at cam, obviously Griezmann at striker, and Barcola on the left-hand side for Nico Williams. We're literally running out of time. We might have just scraped by it with that penalty miss. That was a dangerous thing. Theo Hernandez switching the field over to Lamine Yamal. That was the best switch of the field I've ever seen. Now Lamine Yamal to do the same thing over to Barcola. Barcola down to LIONEL MESSI. He'll get his first goal of the season. And Barcelona 2, Granada 0. LIONEL MESSI on the score sheet. And that's a 2-0 win against Granada. Come on. Pablo Gavi has been injured. And he's only injured for 5 days with a bruised shoulder. So that is perfectly fine. Thank the Lord for that. It's perfectly fine. And Arda Güler will come into the squad here for Rafinha. Now, do I do this though is the question. Because I have Griezmann. I quite literally don't have room for him. I don't have room for him. But I think we do it anyway. Oh, did I hit circle? I think we do it anyway. Welcome to the squad, Mr. Arda Güler. You'll walk in a second, and Rafinha will walk out in a second. I hope so. Yep, here it comes. This is Arda Güler walking in. He's our new backup cam, alongside LIONEL Messi, in all honesty. Jesus Santos has been loaned out to Luton Town for the season. And we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. It was a great start to the season. Some fantastic transfers, some fantastic deals done. Olmo came in, Griezmann came in, Theo Hernandez came in, Sacha Bowie came in, all permanent deals, and LIONEL Messi, the GOAT, coming back for a season-long loan here at Barcelona. His goal is off and running. 1-0, or one game in, 1 win. We already have a trophy. Gavi's only injured for 5 days. You can't really start that better than that. When we come back next episode, we'll wrap up the transfer window, where we probably won't do anything. We'll play Atletico Madrid already in the league, so that'll be interesting. So come back for that. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.